Howdy, howdy, back at it again. Today's video is going to cover the brand new Oki setups that Marisa has since Season 2.5. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So, started looking at light diema. The main thing is you can now do drive rush into charge, stand heavy punch. I think this is really good. It's better than what we already had because, for one, that does 1200 damage on counter hit. This does 1440, so it does more damage. Okay, check. Secondly, you have to hit confirm the back heavy punch because you cannot go into another back heavy punch. On hit, you have to go into towards heavy kick. However, the charge stand heavy punch does not have this problem. It links just fine, whether they back recover or stay in place or whatever. Has the same frame advantage on block, end up +8. Block string with back heavy punch, you're good to go. It also has the advantage that it hits outside the normal perfect parry window. And it's still safe to DI, just in case you were wondering. Okay, so it does everything that back heavy punch does, except it's probably a little bit better. And now that it's 3 frames faster, it's harder to react to with like a DP or a wake up drive reversal as well. Medium demo. So the big change again, this is 3 frames faster, so that just doesn't work anymore. That's not auto-timed Oki anymore. You still can manually time it if you really like drive rush stand heavy punch. For me, I just look when she's like halfway through that first big step she takes with her foot in the foreground, in this case her right foot, like right there. And then I start holding the button down. So if you want to manually time it, you can. But there are a couple new things that we can do and one old thing that got a lot better. So new stuff first. We can do drive rush into charged overhead, right? That is +6 on block, meaning we can frame trap with back heavy punch. So if I set him to do a jab here, he gets counter hit, as you can see. And if he tries to wake up with buttons here, I can then combo into back heavy punch into whatever, you know, combo ender I want. Okay, so charged overhead, obviously it's a little slow, but it's faster than it used to be, so maybe some utility there. The other thing that's new that I think is a little goofy seeming, but it's okay, is doing heavy Superman punch. They added active frames to this. Previously this would whiff. Now it hits on its 6th active frame and ends up being +7 on block. It does beat wake up buttons, right? And you get a knockdown. I think we end up with like +47 there or something. Let me confirm that. Yeah, +47, so you can like dash up and charge some stuff or drive rush in or whatever. You got plenty of Oki, or plenty of time to take Oki there. The real winner, I think, is on block. Obviously, you're +7, so you can either frame trap with back heavy punch, right? Or you can jail with stand medium punch, and then go into the target combo. Now, obviously, he pushes a button. But what's really cool about this is it hits, the target combo hits at the tip. So you can actually set up spacing traps, which you normally cannot do from the medium punch target combo, right? If I just go up to his face and do this. Whoops, I turned it off. No, I had it on. Okay. If I just go up to his face and I do this, you see his crouch medium kick hits me. Right, but because the setup after the phalanx makes you hit way out here, that is not the case. So that's a pretty cool option, right? So those are the two new things. Now, the thing that is old but better is drive rush into charge towards heavy kick. So this is really good on hit, okay? Say they try to jump out, which isn't unreasonable because you can command grab here. So if they try to jump out, you're +14. So you can always link another towards heavy kick, which is obviously really good, say in the corner because you can link into OD quad, or cancel into OD quad, I guess. Oh my goodness. Why can I not? I'm not used to doing this move like this. That's my problem. There we go. Into real melt your life bar damage. But what's better about it is that this leaves them closer on block now. So +7, but we're actually in throw range. And we're even at a spot where if I set him to back walk on block, he actually can't walk out of my command grab. And that is a big issue because off of like charge stand heavy punch, they can walk back out of it. So this gives you a little bit more of like an actual command grab threat after they block something, which is always pretty good. Okay. New stuff from Heavy Diema. So the main thing from Heavy Diema is we actually have a couple new follow-ups. So we can now land charged stand heavy punch, leaves us at +47. Okay. Couple of default options here. So first off, we can forward dash and then manually time a throw. Okay, so if I set him to wake up with buttons, you'll see that I am in fact grabbing him out of this. There we go. Which means you can also like shimmy or whatever. However, you can also do dash up into charge towards heavy kick. And once again, we're +3 here. We can throw, we can command grab. All good options. Okay. If it hits, you can route back into this and either go for a ton of damage or get like another one and just keep looping the situation if, you know, that's the type of thing that you like to do. Alternatively, after this, we can do a forward jump and it's going to say we're +2, but you can cancel those last 2 frames of landing recovery. So we're actually +4. So if he wants to wake up button, we can like trade with back heavy punch, right? And then we can combo the trade like so. Or we can just win with stand medium punch, or we can throw, or we can go low. If I can get a cancel out. There we go. So we have some options there, right? If they're trying to like walk back out of the throw or just walk back, we have some options here. You can also, and I think this is a decent option to be honest, try to manually time a safe jump. So I'm getting it there, but it's really not that consistent. I've gotten it 3 times in a row, but there I was late. Right there I was early. There I didn't delay it at all. There I was late. There I was late. Like, it can be kind of difficult. There I was early, late. So you have to delay it by like 5 frames, and there it worked again. So that might be worth practicing if you're either modern and you lack the overhead setup, right? So that would be like the thing you normally would do there, right? But modern doesn't have this normal. So this is a meterless, you know, safe jump setup. You just have to manually time it though. So I'm not sure if people think that's worth going for or not. I think that was too high, obviously. You know? But it might be worth learning. That should be -2, right? So that was the 42 plus 42 safe jump. So it might be worth learning it. But I guess that's up to you. Really quickly, if you manage to land this in the corner like this, you can do a really cool setup. If you do crouch medium punch as a frame kill, that puts you at +21, which means if you drive rush after that, you hit your crouch medium kick meaty, What's cool about that is it makes it +8. And it will then link into back heavy punch on regular hit, which is awesome because you have a true 50-50 here between crouch medium kick and immediate drive rush command grab. So they kind of have to guess, am I going to parry or am I going to jump? And they get punished either way. Okay. From heavy diema, you can also do charged crouch heavy kick. This used to give you the same setup we just showed in the corner that led to the meaty crouch medium kick, but it doesn't anymore because the sweep hits sooner. So this is plus 46 now. It used to be plus 43. Okay. There's really one setup to note here, and that is going to be dash into drive rush stand medium kick. This is plus 11 on hit. So of course we can route into back heavy punch if we want to. On block, it is going to be +5. You can try to get cheap with command grab or walk up throw, or you can just frame trap with back heavy punch into light gladius. You can also, off of this, do drive rush or dash into drive rush command grab. The command grab is going to be delayed a little bit just because you're pretty far away. But the real reason this setup is worth mentioning is because you're hitting on the last active frame of stand medium kick. This is going to be safe to wake up drive reversal, provided you do everything immediately. So against, characters or players that like to abuse wake up drive reversal, you're in a good spot. Okay. I just want to talk about some alternatives to safe jump. So plus 14, this didn't really change. But now if we use stand light punch as a frame kill, we end up plus 23. And you could always do like drive rush into stand heavy punch to set up that +2 just like after throw. But now you can actually charge stand heavy punch. You end up +5 on block, so you can frame trap with back heavy punch or stand medium punch. And then on hit, so like if they try to jump out of it or something, you should end up +8 and be able to combo into back heavy punch. So that's really good. And then lastly, I just want to look at command grab. So the situation didn't really change, but there's something else I want to look at, which is using charged heavy punch as an option. So this will trade with most 4-framers. I know it doesn't trade with all of them. I know at least Luke's crouch jab will beat this clean, but everything else I've tried has traded, and then you're always plus enough to link into towards heavy kick, into, a bunch of damage. If they're to jump, you end up with mistiming it, with that plus 47 knockdown. So it's just like the heavy diema into charge heavy punch in terms of Oki options. And then if they're to block, you end up +4. So of course you can like frame trap with stand medium punch. But what's really, really good about this is you're able to set up a spacing trap here so that even if Akuma hits crouch medium kick, we're right on the edge of the range, and we just buffer it and option select it into massive damage. So that about wraps it up. Hopefully you found this helpful. As always, have a good time.